Hello, my name is Jenna Roberts. I am the senior data analyst for this company. I have been asked by our CEO to um, analyze the data that is causing the employee attrition within our company. So, yeah, I don't know how to do this. There are a lot of reasons why someone would want to, get a different job. If you think personally, you will think about you moved because you like quit your job and went somewhere else because you didn't live close enough to where you worked. That location is location. That's what they always say. That's a huge thing. That's something that is out of our control. So that is not something that would be our fault. However, there are other things that we could improve on, we could be held accountable for. And that is, stuff within the company that we could find as an issue. So starting off with our company, we have over 1,200 employees, and over 60% of those employees are male, as you can see in this pie chart over here. Within that, because of that, we maybe we need that got me to think about maybe gender is an issue. Maybe there are a lot of women working here that would want to be surrounded by more women. A lot of people want to be represented in wherever they are, and if they feel like they are not alike the people that they are working with, maybe they don't want to work there anymore. So starting out strong, I just decided to categorize these job roles that we have here by gender. As you can see, there for healthcare representative, there are 51 female employee healthcare representatives and 80 male healthcare representatives. There is going to be, a difference in ratio wherever you are, but we just want to make sure that it isn't too high. Something that I think sticks out to me and sticks out to you because of the color that I have chosen for this dashboard is for the laboratory technician job role. There are only 85 women with that job role and 174 men. That is a big difference in terms of ratio. That is almost twice as many male employees for as a laboratory technician than there are female laboratory technicians. So that is something that we would probably want to change. That's something that I think that, could be making a difference. It's most definitely not the only reason that we're having this issue. It's just something that I thought we should note. Going into more specifics, I decided to do the yearly income for each position within each department. When I saw that, I noticed a lot of things. So this is just the average yearly income for all the employees of this specific job role. So for all the female employees of this job, their average salary per year is $217,887. That is a solid salary, and in comparison to male, there isn't much difference. $216,000, 593 and 14 cents. That's not a big deal. It's nothing that we need to worry about. Something that did catch my attention though is this right here, the research director. The female average salary is $181,733.82. The males make almost 200,000, which is around a $20,000 pay difference. In terms of average, that is not good. Obviously, I don't know all the details. I don't know how old all the male research directors in terms of female, if they probably, maybe a lot of them, have been there longer, but, looking at laboratory technicians, here, let's see if we can match it up actually. Research director. So, it's one of the smaller job roles. There's less people that work there in comparison to the other ones. Um, but still, there is a big difference there. And I think $20,000 on average per year, men making more than women, that is not a good look for our company. And I'm not saying it's the male's fault. I'm not saying they have to have a pay cut or anything. I'm saying that, the research directors for the females, they need a raise, at least enough to lessen that wage gap. That is not okay. Yes. And we don't really see much issues else in here. I mean, right above it, you see the manager in the research and development department, 199,000 versus 210,000. Females are a little $10,000 less on average. That is not something we can always fix, but yeah, that's still a $10,000 difference. Maybe that is something we just need to, pay attention to, be mindful of, and make sure that there isn't a wage gap by gender for this company. Going into the job role graph right beside it, it's basically the same thing. It's just showing the this in bar graph form, and comparing it to the count of attrition versus the yearly income, female, male, same thing. It's about the same, but it's something that, of what we were talking about earlier, but obviously just be mindful of it. Something that could possibly make a big difference. Relationship and job satisfaction. Relationship satisfaction just means how close your relationship as an employee is with your superior or with your manager. Human resources does not look good in either category. It actually is the correlation between these is unbelievable. Job satisfaction versus relationship satisfaction. Seeing just that, you can tell that like your relationship with your boss, it does correlate your relationship with your job in general. So how you feel like you are with your boss really depends on how you like the job in general. So that is something that, hire good bosses, get people that are respected, that feel like they're close to their employees, and that needs to be fixed in the human resources, research director, sales representative positions. Something to be mindful of as well. We're going to go a little bit of a different pace here. Over here, you can see years worked versus income. What I did was years at the company versus the cumulative income that they have made however long they've worked there. And you can see here, 39-year-old female has been working as a healthcare representative for 19 years and has accumulated $2 million, over $2 million. That's over the course of 19 years, of course. Something that I did notice was the age, actually. More so than anything, you can tell the age, it gets darker as you get older. But it caps off at 60. Is there a reason? Could it be that, 60, the reason that our attrition levels are so high are because we cap off at 60? I mean, as a department, we are, as a country, our retirement age is 65. And obviously we have recently endured within the last 5 years a global pandemic, and that affected a lot of things, including people retiring early. So that could be something that matters. But out of all our employees, all 1,200, our oldest one is 60 years old. That is young. That is pretty young. Is there a culture within this company that could be, phasing older employees out? That could be a huge reason why our attrition trends are really, really high. And that's a big thing. I would say that's a very big thing. And it could not be that, but that is something I think we need to be mindful of. I've heard about that in a lot of things, and you obviously, you want to make room for younger employees, and so for people that are going to be there a long time. But there are people that have already been there a long time. We still need to treat them well, even though they might not be with us in the next 10 years, like, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's something that I definitely noticed. And I thought that this could be used within our different departments. you can, if you do click here, you can deselect all of them and look, it's gone. But within the human resources department, it is more specific over the human resources department. This data is, all these visuals will only show that. You can do it by job role, healthcare representative. So it's gonna take away all and go to healthcare representative. And that's not what I meant to do. And, you know, there's research director. That's not what that is. But anyway, you get the gist. So yeah, that would be something good that for our departmental heads to show their employees, and so that, you know, we're all on the same page here and then we're all doing the same thing. So if there are any questions, I will thank you so much for your attention, and that is all I have. Thank you very much.